If you missed part 1 of this, I'm telling you right now, see they're still falling out. You need to click that link up there and that'll take you to it. Hey buddy, how you doing? And watch it and then come back to this one because you won't want to miss a thing. Oh my. Yes, that's right. Part 1 was killer, so you can only imagine what Mr. Jeff Brummett has pulled out of his basement and sent to us this time. Because man, part 1, all I can say, I'll just show you. Fire! Fire! Wow. With that stated, let's see what's still in the box. What's in the box? Oh man, yeah. This is the one that fell out when I tilted it open. And it is the W Motors Lycan Hypersport from the Fast and the Furious Fast Stars set. A lot of great detail on it. I mean, they did the headlights and everything. That's, you know, it looks very good. Great paint job and everything. I don't see why that car is what, $4 million, $3 million, something like that. Okay, okay. Number 618 from 1997 is the Chevy Stalker of Huffman Racing. Back in the day when they knew how to make Hot Wheels, metal base. Man, yeah. I wonder if that would make Mr. Live or Diecast weight limit. Ooh, yes sir. 1998, and I said this in other videos. I love it when they called it first editions rather than new models. New model sounds like a car lot. And I had this one when it came out. I was like, I had probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 different ones with different variations, you know, the wheels and the tampos and stuff. But it's the dairy delivery. Got milk. It's a very popular casting even still today. Man, yes. I'm going to give y'all guys a tip in an upcoming video, because there's a couple of the cars that he sent has this. It's just got something on the top. I know exactly how to get that off without messing anything up. Without messing anything up. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Something I know everybody's got in their household. So, stay tuned for that video too. Alrighty, alrighty. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. And for whatever reason, these are showing up in everybody's Walmarts 5 to 12 deep, and I don't get it. And it's the only car that's showing up. I mean, what, did they forget to send the other ones? But yeah, the new electromagnet or whatever type of magnet car that is, because I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm going to when it comes out on DVD or whatever. I'm going to see it. I've pretty much watched the whole thing on YouTube anyway through all the trailers and stuff, but good heavy casting too. If I had the money, I'd go up there and buy every one of them they got for the wheels, because I can make cars with just big wheels, make cars with just little wheels, right? That's a lot cheaper than buying $10 and $12 sets of wheels off of eBay and places like that. Oh man. Ooh. From the same, it looks like I'm gonna have the whole set here. Got the Fast Stars, Fast and Furious 92 Ford Mustang. And I had one of these in my hand at one time at a Walmart. And I just didn't get it. It was back when I was laid off and everything, was unemployed. So I didn't spend the $6 and change with tax to get it, because I was looking for other things, so, and I never saw it again. Never saw it again. Now I got it. Thanks, brother. And this one I seen at my local Walmart, and I didn't get it. Same reason. But it's the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. And you'll see when I show you this one, what I'm talking about, using bigger wheels for some and smaller wheels for some. Because this has the big 5 spokes, right? The big 5 spokes. All the way around. So you can take any truck, any van, I mean, even cars, you cut it up enough and put those big wheels on it. Man, yes. Wow. And that's the only 3 cars I've seen in my area was 4 cars. I saw the Lycan too. But they all the same reason. I just didn't get them because. And I never, ever seen this one. And I am glad to have this bad boy now. Thank you, sir, for the whole set. So if you know what's in the set, you know what I'm looking at. And it wasn't in the movie long. It wasn't in there long at all. What, maybe 10 minutes in? And you'll remember it getting shot up and then blowing up from NOS. NOS! Yep, it's the Eclipse. That is a sought after car right now. For whatever reason, it is sought after. I mean, it's a great looking car. I like it. And I know that it goes with the movie and everything. That it's just, I just noticed something too. And I'll get into that in a second. But wow, man. It's a sharp car. Very sharp car. I actually liked it better than the Supra. But anyhow, what I was going to tell you. If you ever look at their premium car sets, the cars are always going left, or 9 times out of 10 going left. And the cars are going right. Well, if you know anything about main lines, they always go to the right. As does the car art. But you see, it's different on the premiums. For whatever reason. Heck yeah, man. Got the whole set. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Glad I made some room on my tree. Very glad. And this is another sought after one. And I'll show you another one here in just a second after. And I'll ask the same question here that I asked there. But it's 1999 first edition 56 Ford truck. That thing beautiful, or beautiful, as they say over in Rapid Nismo land. The question is, the hood, the cover or cowl, however you want to call it, it tilts on this one. Some of them, like the later model Hot Wheels and stuff, a lot of them don't tilt. And the Johnny Lightnings and stuff don't tilt. It's all in one piece. Which do you prefer? Does it make a difference? If you like one over the other, tell me why. I'd like to hear. I'm so glad to have that. They actually come out with a new one. I think it's tilt hood too. I've only seen pictures of it. But it's the Moon Eyes version. And, you know, Moon Eyes is typically yellow. Well, not this one. This one looks like it's matte black and kind of an orangish red. The 56 truck. Man, I hope I can find that bad boy. I'd like to have several of those. Alright. Oh, wow. Hot Wheels Stars, the 70 Chevelle SS. Matte black with red flames, or reddish brown flames, however you want to look at it. It looks good in that matte black. And the Chevelle is a gorgeous car anyway. It's got gorgeous body lines and everything, so it doesn't need any help. But that paint definitely, it made it pop. Red interior, that really set it off too. It matched. That looks real good. Fire, fire. Oh yes, and I see two of my favorites right here. Or not favorite cars, but you'll understand here in a second. If you know anything about me, I have two personal ones that I drive a lot. We have the 95 Camaro convertible, white with the orange. And we have the 95 Camaro with the 360 buckle up, hold on, tampos on it. But you know, that's not the original full saying. Sit down, buckle up, hold on, you know. Heck yeah, man. Ooh, I'm gonna save that one. Ooh, I'm gonna save that one for just a minute. Let me set it right here out of the way. Oh yes. I'm going to show these one at a time, but then I'm going to hold them up side by side and ask you what's your favorite. And when I say this, I don't want you to answer or reply as a follower of one particular over the other brand wise, right? One's a Ford, one's a Chevy. I'll go ahead and tell you that. So if you're a Chevy guy, don't just vote for this Chevy one because you're a Chevy guy. Look at both of them, the designs, the colors, and all that, and tell me which one you really prefer. Because to me, I like them both for different reasons. First, I'll show you the Chevy. It's the Chevy Silverado Off-Road. And I'll tell you my thought process here in a second. And the next one is the 17 Ford F-150 Raptor. Get my biscuit grabber out of the way. Now, here's my thought process on this. And don't copy me. Use your own thoughts, your own words. I am the old school Raptor type guy. I really liked that body style when it first came out and everything. It was just, you know, a very, very sharp, strong looking, manly type of truck. Now they've gotten to where they just, I like it. I do. It looks like you could take it out through the woods, cross sand dunes, four-wheeling, whatever you want. If you run it down the side of a tree limb and it goes down the side of it, it's not going to hurt it. It's so tough and everything, you know. Makes sense. This one looks like it belongs in the city, going through the parks and the wrecks and the occasional, you know, up mountain roads and stuff like that. It's more domesticated compared to this one. Well, what are your thoughts? Which one you like better? Tell me why. Tell me why you like one over the other one. It's neither a Ford versus Chevy thing. It's just a question, okay? Oh, wow. I didn't think I'd see this one. And I never did in person because this is in the K case. And K case is like, where was that at? In my local store. K case? There was a K case? Man, it's the Mercedes-Benz Unimog 1300. And you know, 164 size in Hot Wheels is a little on the small side, but look how big that package is. So you can imagine how big that truck is in real life. Holy cow. Heck yeah. That's a mean looking truck right there. When I seen that this one was coming out, I was like, oh my goodness, I hope. There's two of them. One was gray primered, and then there was this one. And I hope to one day be able to get the Super. We'll see. The cards have it. They do. If they don't, they don't. But just the color combination and the design and everything of this. And I'm a truck guy. I love the old trucks. The new ones are great and fine and technologically advanced with their little heated steering wheels and seat warmers and all that great stuff. But there's something about the old school trucks. Look at that. That thing's gorgeous, man. I know it's a Ford. I know. Nothing wrong with that. Thanks, Jeff, man, for all of them so far. Wow, what a gracious gift, man. What a wonderful, wonderful random act of kindness. And then we have the 94 Bugatti Eb110ss. Imagine walking into somewhere saying, oh, I need such and such for my car. Okay, what kind of car you got? Well, I know it's a Bugatti. Got a lot of numbers and letters. Can't you just imagine? What would it be even funnier is to walk in somewhere like Advance Auto or Pet Boys and say, hey, I need an oil filter for such and such car. Watch them figure that one out. Alright, very cool. Got the box for that little Volkswagen that you sent me to use the wheels off of, and I did. It's on its way. He should have it tomorrow or the day after. I put wheels on it and was going to send that to him too, but the wife decided, no, I like that car. I want to keep that one. So now she has the original box for it. Great, man. Thanks. I am so glad you sent that. So glad. What's next? What's next? Today's Wednesday, Thursday. Just kidding, just kidding. I'm looking at the back and I see some woo. And I have to be truthfully honest. He said that he was going to send me a few extra castings because I am going to do, and I'm going to put a poll in my community page when I get, here before long. So check my community page out. I don't put a lot on there, but I will be trying to do a few things here and there. But this is going to be the first thing if I can figure out how to do it. I'm going to have a poll. And I may end up doing both in the long run. It depends. I have to see. the Yenko Camaro, right? They had Daytona yellow, they had a blue, they had a green. I'm going to build them. One for each color. Now, this could get out of hand because I could do one of each color, then I could do the convertibles in one of each color, right? See where I'm going? And then they had them for the 67, they had them for the 68, they had them for the 69. See, this could be a deep rabbit hole, but the main thing is I want to do the 69 Yenko Camaro in the colors. Should I do them in, and this is going to be the poll, so be on the lookout for the poll so you can vote. Should I do them in the enamel colors or regular colors, the automotive colors like the red, the yellow, the blue, the red, or should I do them in Spectraflame? You know, sand them, polish them up real bright and shiny, hit them with the Spectraflame, put the decals on. Now I still got to work out the wheels because I need to find something that is representative of that time frame, because I don't want to use the ones off of the modern Charger or something like that. I want it to be as close as I can get to error correct, if that makes sense. So be thinking about it, and don't tell me below. Save it, unless you're not going to visit the community page and vote. I'm going to try to have it up by this weekend, so be on the lookout for it. So with that stated, you know what I'm sitting here looking at least some of it. Got the 2017 ZL1. Oh man, every time I see that blue, it is just gorgeous. Man, just gorgeous. Dude, where did you get all of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't know what's on the other side. 1967s. I know the 67s, they had a darker green, almost like a rally green, and I think they had a lot, almost like a hugger orange. So he sent me some extra castings for that. I made a comment on Tampa's live stream that I was hoping to find this, because he found one, or his brother found it. I can't remember which one, but anyhow, the X-Wing fighter, or the X-Wing plane from X-Men. Look at that thing, man. Just would you look at it? Holy cow. Got a little stand and everything for it. In case. See, I never saw that. Never. Thanks, man. Thank you. Now I gotta find another one so I can open it. I'm gonna put it on my desk over here. Here's the other truck. I was just telling you about the F1 and me being an old school truck guy. But when I was telling you about this truck, I said there was another one, and that was the gray one. Look at that bad boy. Chevy and Ford, Ford and Chevy. Yeah. Both of those are hot. I'm glad to have another one. Now I can do a custom. I can run across, 4 or 5 of them, and I took 2 each, because I understand with times being hard, and the cars not being out there, that stuff is really hard to find, so I didn't want to hog it all to myself. I took half. That's whether a scalper got it or a fellow collector or whoever, it's out of my control as far as who got it. I hope that a collector or a kid or somebody like that likes them got it, but You can only do so much. Ah, yes. I am going to have to do a custom of one of these. And I bought an extra 4x4 Fast and Furious Charger. There was 2 of them there, and I picked up one for the wheels because I knew I was going to need them for, just a custom. Whether I make this into a 4x4 or whatever, I knew I was going to need the wheels, so I bought them. And then I come home. The wife and I left, so I took everything and I set it in the back. And I have not seen that car yet. We have a plastic container in the back about this big, square, to where, like if we have any loose trash or stuff, rather than throw it in the center console or whatever, I'll take it and it sits right behind the big center console, and we just put it in there, and then when it gets full, we empty it out. I bet that I set it in there so it wouldn't be sliding all over the place, because I went to Walmart, picked it up, came home, picked up the wife, and I know it was in the passenger seat. Pretty certain I picked it up and set it back there, and I haven't seen it since, so I got the feeling I know where it went. But anyhow, those wheels would be perfect for this truck. Absolutely perfect for it. That's right, the highly sought after Tesla truck, and people are starting to do some really, really cool customs with this. I've seen kind of a La Troca type paint job, where it's pearl paint with all kind of stripes and stuff on it, and gold, and the little lowrider bicycle and stuff with it and everything. There's some very, very talented people out there. Well, now I've got one that I can customize. Thank you, Jeff. Got 2 of them. Wow, 2 of them. Right on. Dang, man, thanks. Thank you so much. And I've been wanting to do a custom with this. I have one that I've been wanting to do a custom with. Now I have 2. So now I've got one for me and one to do the custom with. And that's just a great body style. I mean, they nailed that one. That looks so cool. Paint job is okay. I got a couple ideas for a better paint job. Paint job's pretty cool. Then we have the Jaguar XE SV Project 8. That's a beautiful car. I'd like to own one of them in real life. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Snip. That's okay. Now I can open it, right? That's a sharp car. I mean, that thing is just beautiful. I need to make a race one out of that. Or a Monster Energy drink, something like that. Whew, man. Alright, got another Outlaw that I can customize. But I have one other of these, I think. Maybe 2. And I just have some cool ideas for customs to do and everything like that. And then I have the Super that Jeff sent me. I have the Super. But I could make my own Super. But I have a couple great ideas. It's just time, time to do it. When you got time to do all that, right? We're almost done. Just a couple more. And this I never saw. I mean, this is what, end case? And people on the P case, and I haven't even seen the end case. And that's great. Jeff, thank you for sending this, man. Like I said, I don't have one. And this is just sharp. Anyhow, it's the 67 Olds 442. And that's another one of those cars that when I seen that it was coming out, I was like, oh man, that's going to be a cool car to have. Because I like all the Moon Eyes, the Golf, the Shell, the Union 76. the Harleys. I like all that stuff. You know, anything that has a special livery rather than just a mainline car, you know. Like, this is a great car. It really is. But if you put that paint job on it, it would make it look better. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, man. Thank you. I am so glad to have that one. I really am. Wow. And I just picked this thing up, and oh my goodness. It's a Matchbox Custom 36 Ford Sedan. And I have a lot of ideas, and I guess you could call it moving parts because the door is open. And I have a lot of ideas for customs for this, but I like it the way it is. I don't know that I'll do anything to it. It needs some different wheels. But anyhow, here you go. That thing's gorgeous the way it is. Like I said, it could use some different wheels. Maybe some white walls. You know, the cars back in those days had big white walls. So I wonder the white walls off of if I can get me another one, the white walls off of a Ghostbuster car, or you know, the Ecto-1 or something like that. But that's gorgeous the way it is. Man. Alright, we've got this and the two that I set over there. So what is this? Sweet Tooth. I have no idea what that means, but we're going to find out. Sweet Tooth. I love his thought process and how he packages everything. You can tell he's playing tricks on. You can tell he's playing tricks on me and just messing with my mind. Oh my goodness. This is I'm gonna call it Combi, not the cool Combi, the Combi. Let me turn you a little bit. There you go. But it's not just a Combi, it's a treasure hunt Combi. Look at that bad boy right there now. And I know the craze is over the Supers. I know, I understand it, I get it. I mean, I love the ones that I have. You know, Jeff sent me that one, and you know, some other people have sent me. Gary Shorter sent me a Super and a chase car, but I understand the Super craze. I do. I'm not into that. I actually like the treasure hunts better. I mean, that paint scheme and everything just looks so much better to me than a Super would. But there are a few that I'd really like to have. I'd love to have the Datsun 510. I'd love to have the Mercury Cougar. Definitely that purple Ford F1. Definitely that one. And the Cobra, the 427 Shelby Cobra. Oh man, yes, this thing is a beauty. White, black interior, stripes. It's a Camaro convertible concept. And it's from 2014. Look at that bad boy, everybody. That bad boy's sharp right there. Had to look at it for a minute, sorry. Next up, from 2013, Hot Wheels Racing. This is actually a very cool car. Well, not car, but very cool casting. But it's the Kilpin Racing. Trying to find out something here. Anyhow, that's a sharp truck. I like everything about it. Setting low, I like the color. Of course, the number 3. Gotta love number 3 on a race car. Even though, something I don't get, I don't understand. I'll show it to you here in just a second. I'm trying to look at the truck, I'm sorry. Because, I'm going to have to research. Because I know there for a while, their first editions and stuff, they'd put the logo on it like it was a treasure hunt. So I understand that. And, you know, it wouldn't be treasure hunts. But okay, here we go. It's a beautiful casting. Love the truck. Man, that is just very, very sharp. I like it. Got the roll bar in the back and everything. Could stand a set of NASCAR wheels, which, you know, I could take care of that very easily. Very easily. But if you look right there, I think it's right there. Right there. There's that dang logo. Like I said, I haven't looked, don't know. Don't know all the treasure hunts. I don't think this is one. But with that being stated, it's got the logo on there, which is cool. Cool as beans. But here's what really trips me out. You can see it has number 3, right? Number 3. Look right there, 33. What gives with that? Can somebody please explain to me what is going on with that? I would love to know. So there's 2 questions. Does that emblem mean that it's a first edition, or new edition, or new model, however you want to look at it? And why the 33 when it's the actual 3? Just one of those things I noticed looking at. That's a very cool truck. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, now this is a muscle car from heck, man. This is a 2001 first editions. Hugh Ryleman, Robert Ford, Homer. Yeah, it's the Ford Thunderbird. Look at that. That car right there. Back in the day, if you don't know, back in the day, in order for somebody to get a car, make a race car out of it, like Ford sponsored NASCAR, Ford sponsored drag racing, anything, they had to make a model that so many regular civilians could buy. And like Dodge, this is just a straight up race car. You know, 1-seater, drag race rear end, drag race engine, drag race transmission, heater delete, radio delete, all that stuff. Just straight up performance. Man, yes, that thing is gorgeous. Most of them come with what, 427 in them, I think it was. Straight up, get up and go. Another Hot Wheels racing car, and this is the Bed to the Blade. Pretty cool paint job too. And it's from 2013 also. That's a pretty cool car right there. Kind of reminds you of the Indy cars. I guess that would be the future car of Indy car. If you look at right there, those are bent down on the actual car art, but they're straight on the actual car. Yeah, it's just some of those things you notice as you look. Very interesting. Because when you see something that, and there's that emblem again. That must right there on the very top of the car, right behind the windshield, the Hot Wheels logo. Sweet. Bad car. I guess that's why it's called Bed to the Blade. Jay's Diecast Creations would like this car because it's already a gas lender's car. What's all this stuff? And this is a different card than I have seen before. Wow. It's an international card. Yep, sure is. It's an international card. We have Jay's Diecast Creations would really like this card because it's already made into a gas lender. Just a few little touches of dirt and paint and rust and scuffs and barbed wire. And it's already got the rockets and the guns and all that stuff. Look, yeah, different languages on the front. That's how they used to do it back in the day. That's an international card. Very cool. Very cool. Man, Jeff, thank you for all these, man. Dang. But Jeff, being the type of guy he is, he always, if you tell him you're looking for something, you need something, I never ask for anything, but like I said, if you tell him you need something or you're having trouble finding something, he'll go out of his way to look for it. I swear to God, I think he writes it down, and then when he's out on town, he sits there and looks and sees if he can find any of it. And this is no different. You know, I told him that I had a couple of cars, and I'll show you what I've got, or what I had. I had this, right? I had that, right? And I had that. And I had mentioned to Jeff that, you know, I was missing two. And he's like, yeah, I haven't seen them in my area either. You know, it's just, Hot Wheels have been really, really weird, especially on the East Coast. I mean, it's just been so strange. Seems like everybody else can find them, but on the East Coast, they're like, you might get one case and then there's nothing. But anyhow, Jeff being the type of person that he is, right there it is. The Toyota GR Supra. That's actually a sharp looking car. I seen it in one of those scenes on YouTube from the movie. And it's just a big car. And to me, the premium version looks a little different than the white version. I don't know if it's because of the paint or what, but just look at that bad boy. Man, Jeff, thanks, brother. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Well, that completes the collection, right? No. Or the set. Not even close. There's one more car that belongs in that set. And that would be the Nissan Skyline, right? Well, again, him being the type of person he is. What can you say? What can you say? Man. That does complete the set. Dang, brother Jeff, thank you, man. That completes the whole set. I'm gonna go ahead and hang them over here with the other three, so I don't drop them or misplace them. Or I was digging through some of my other ones because I know that I bought them and I thought that I might have thrown them away, but no, there they are. Got them for the wheels. Yeah. But wow, what a killer box, Jeff. What a killer box. And here's what's going to trip you guys out. He says this box is nowhere near as good as the Christmas box. I'm like, Christmas box? He said it was my Christmas box, birthday box, everything rolled up into one. So wow, if it's better than this box, man, I don't know. And he never ceases to amaze me. I mean, wow, brother, thank you so very much. You know I greatly appreciate each and every one of those cars. I don't take any of them for granted. I still have all of them, and I can't say thank you enough. I mean, I don't know how I ever repay you for all the cars that you sent me and stuff that, you know. I mean, me doing a custom Heroes Airs, I'm not paying him for the cars or anything. You know, it's just, you know, he says, hey, would you like to undertake this? Would you like to undertake that? I'm like, sure, why not? It makes me better. So when I go to do mine, you know. So, wow. This doesn't seem fair on your end. More than fair on my end. Doesn't seem fair on your end. But with that stated, I'm going to get off here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Jeff, brother, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Get out there and hunt, because if you don't hunt, you can't find. And even sometimes when you do hunt, you can't find. But if you don't, you'll never find it, right? I hunted. Never seen it. Never seen it. With that stated, thank you all so very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.